Историята до тук. Археологът Алия Еласра е назначена от университета в Айокс да потърси свой колега, ученият по роботика Яники Ренба, който е изчезнал неотдавна в търсене на причината за падението на Айокс. Да й помага в търсенето е назначен роботът Сикс. Първата спирка на Алия е аграрната луна Маерси, където неотзивчивите местни потвърждават, че са виждали доктор Ренба. Алия и Сикс тръгват по следите на кораба му и потвърждават, че той се е запалил и изгорял на луна недалеч от Маерси.
Water would have run down the channel, right past the house. Imagine having a stream of your own. Oh wow, това 100% not a bad way to live. If you can withstand the soul-crushing loneliness. Okay, a stone pedestal with someone in it, the water goddess. It's Kibenia from Maersi. Did farmers from Maersi build this place? This should tell us a little more for this place. About this place, pardon. Looks like there's some marked tiny glyphs on it. I can barely make the letters out. This one is several words. For sure, goddess. Bless. Plants, 100%. Или по-скоро you. You, да. Сочи към мен. Единият вариант е са цветята, но другия вариант е мен. И двете ми се струват логични. По-скоро толкова проста дума за цветята. Нека заложим на U. Мисля, че ще е правилно. Goddess bless you. The shrine itself is made of stone, but it's not the same stone as the moon itself. It's as old as the buildings. The outer structure is certainly, but the stone pillar, no. The buildings here are significantly older than the pillar. How old would you say the pillar was? Mid to late Empire period, mistress. Moving it to this moon must have been difficult. Is this a stone from Maersi? No, mistress. Definitely not. A treasured possession, an important ritual object, по-скоро. It is significantly more valuable than the goddess we found within. Someone lived out here. They irrigated the land, prayed here, in the eye of the cyclones. Some kind of hermit. Между другото, чудя се дали не е в крайна сметка цвете. Не, Ю е, чувствам го. Чувствам го! Всичко се разполага на чувство. Is this channel natural? I don't think it is. Dugout? If we can find where the shrine come from, maybe we can work out whose crown we found. An inscription on the rock. There's something carved on the rock here. О, да. This is the end of a line of text. It's water. Of that little tick marks of... Да, това е със сигурност. Of life, може би. Това звучи подобаващо. Water of life work. Does water of life work? Do you think Yannicki found the crown six? I don't think that coffer has been opened in at least few hundred years, mistress. But he must have known it was here. Why else would he come? A carving. There's something carved above the door. Light. Wow. I know one of these words. I'll guess the rest. О, да. Bird. Това е безкрайност нещо. Bird. Way. Danger. Bird. Night. Forever. Има подобности на Forever, но може би е Bird. Светлината. От рождението. Light from night. Не. Light will birth. Light will birth some kind of blessing, maybe. I am completely lost. Can you track handle this kind of terrain 6? Excellently. Whoever designed my tracks appeared to have had this the kind of grown нещо си. There's an inscription here. Wow, супер. Още неща. Доста неща намерихме. Вау, тук вече съм много пас май. There's a few words in this one. О, не, всъщност toward. Не. Freedom of... Air, не. Rock, Sell, Harvest. Air, не знам. Breath of Air, може би. Това е тотално предположение. Breath of Air, да, това е прозореца. Има лойка. You just fell of that? It is not so far, mistress. I can barely see the rivers above. And yet there's something here. Let's take another look inside. Охо, айде. Видя го. There's something up here. Отново на вратата. A blade. Ah, wow, okay. A dagger. A little corroded but beautifully crafted. And with an eagle and sun on the hilt. It appears to be decorated with small characters, mistress. They are impossibly small. Окей, тук има за пилигримите. Може би е Guardian всъщност. This is the end of fractured нещо си. Emperor. Us. protects us. All. Може би е blesses. Имаме дума за bless. Не, protect с all. Emperor protects us all. Няма как да е bless, като е на кама. Според мен. Не, че няма как, ама по-малко вероятно е. Я пак да видя тази стая. This house had been built right up to the rock face. Whoever lived in this place would have kept their fire burning constantly. I wonder what they did for wood. Или какво? Не разбрах. Както да е. I will wait for you down here, mistress. I cannot climb stairs. Useless robots. Нека стана хейтър. Look at this place, Alia. No one would live here. Oh, will he not, by the way. A rough bed. There's an inscription here. It's old, barely visible. Scratched into the plaster. Добре. Нямам никаква представа. Добре, подобни на нещата на това са император и ние. Хора, които нещо си. Уи. Много е подобно на ние. Аз. А онова ще са цветята 100%. Аз. А не ние. Може би се страхувам. Protect, да, fear. Има подобност на I fear. Смъртта, може би. Who doesn't? Does I fear death make sense? The writer was dying. The writer was dying, да. The angle is interesting too. Scratched by someone lying down. Окей, сигурно е това. Hardly comfortable. Whoever built this place wasn't worried about making it cozy. Добре, струва ми се, че тук ще променя нещо. Струва ми се, че това е по-скоро plants. Ancient crown. Нещо тука. Why build something as big as this out here? Who was it for? Let's see what's up here. A ruin and rubble. О, вау, много неща всъщност са. Глинт. There's something wedged here. A silver scimitar. It looks like something from the Yoxian Empire, and there's an inscription. This is the end of a line of text. As all. I'm certain of my translation for all. All people as one. Да, определено. Това е I. All people as one. Това е people, да, 100%. Това е, да, някаква бойна мантра. I could still change my mind, but all people as one. I would say this comes from the moon depicted in the Hermitage wall mural. This should make the location easier to locate. And why would anyone need to bring a weapon out here? What is this? It's quite different than the rest of the building. For some kind of telescope, but the position and the bearings are fixed. The material on this is totally wrong. Is it metal? Rubber? It looks like something Oroi might have built. I must remember to ask her about it. And there are scratches on the top here. Something fitted inside the frame and was removed by force. Is that smoke? That is definitely smoke. Oh, Renba. That's your ship, isn't it? Yeah, I know it is. Did you take something, Yannicke? But if so, what was this tent meant to hold? Оръжие? Yannicke removed a device of some kind. Location available, Elboret. You can now visit Elboret, the spiral. In the spiral, окей. Елборет, следващата локация. Знаете как е. Just don't look down, Алия. Climb down. Харесва ми. Всъщност открих супер много неща. There was a tripod on the roof. Empty now. But it looks like it might have held something once. What kind of something? I would guess a weapon. И е свалил кораба. To keep whoever lived here safe. Safe from what? Who would invade an empty rock? Няма значение. 200 IQ, момче. Who have collected? You have collected 2 more artifacts here, the scimitar and the dagger. The curators on Eox will be most content. Are you ready to go now, mistress? Let's get out of here. Leave the moon. Please stand by, mistress. Много съм доволен от напредъка в преводите и всичкото. Просто страхотно. Окей.
Darkness.
This is not the Nightingale. Робо ме прецака. 6. This isn't the ship. It's cold in here. There you are. Where's your head? Miari? Professor, is that you? There is no one here. You are quite alone. You might confess your lie quite safely. 6. Stop this. The robot is just a tool. But you are not what you claim. I know this, Miari. You asked me to look and I found so much. So who am I? You are just what you appear to be, and nothing more. Am I talking to Renba? There isn't time. I found something. Something that matters more than your lies. Lexi, there's a great darkness. An all-consuming hungry darkness. And it is coming. Darkness? There is an ancient place, Miari. An observatory. It is watching, and it holds the wires of life in its claws. An observatory? I will find it before the vault is lost. The robots know, but they don't remember. Someone long ago made certain they would not remember. Remember, just answer one question. What do the robots know? Everything. Sure. You have my apologies, mistress. I do not understand the question. 6. Yes, mistress. I observe we are not back on the Nightingale. There must be something wrong with the hopper. I will look into it. This way, mistress. Let's first check something. You don't remember how we ended up here? Hoppers can misfire due to imperfections, mistress. The eye aboard is quite there's light this way. Okay, I see where we are now. Although I still don't see how we got in there. Oh, it's an inscription. There's another inscription. I'd guess it was a later addition to the building. This one is a broken piece from an even longer phrase. Emperors forever. I'm sure my translation of forever is correct now. Live forever, може би. Life, live. Точно така. Това е, аз съм сигурен за това почти. Emperors live forever. That will do for now. Emperors here? What were emperors doing out here? Ruling, maybe? Смешно. According to the legend, the last emperor disappeared after Eox fell. He didn't die there with everyone else. Are you suggesting he came here? No. Why not? It would explain a few things. Not least that crown. Я да видим пак кораба там дали не е разбит. Нещо да видя, дали имам точица за разглеждане, евентуално. Okay, there's something wedged under here. Seems to have survived the fire. Please, please don't be an arm. It's not an arm. An effigy carved from stone, dating from the early empire. This must have been aboard Yannick's ship. Another of his finds. The ancient gods still had some presence in the empire times then, and given the material, this must have been a devotional icon. It can't have been worth much. No inscription on his back. I think this comes from the same place as the compass and the reliquary that we found at the site of the Rambus cache. People must have regularly visited both places. It must have been burned for days now. You fool, Renba. The fire here must have been burned. A lot of air. The remaining atmosphere is thin, mistress. Still, I believe the fire was extinguished before it consumed the whole ship. Има доста открития, които съм пропуснал. Гледайте какво става. Затова е хубаво, че ги разглеждам работите по-подробно. I would estimate the building is at least 700 years old. How do you know that? I have been observing the rate of weathering on the stones, mistress. Extrapolating, this building is older than founding of the Holy Nation, of the Holy Temple. We have acquired one more ancient artifact here, the effigy. We have also discovered the existence of one more location, a Renba dig site. Shall I try the hopper one more time? Do it. Do it. Leave the moon. Stand by, mistress. And so we left the surface of the ruined Hermitage Moon near Mercy, with enough new information to locate a new site. Добре. Ново местенце. Aboard the Nightingale. Струва ми се като удачно местенце. Имам много места, на които мога да отида сякаш. But just look at this thing. The workmanship is absolutely stunning. It's not beautiful. It is more than a simple crown, mistress. It's a symbol. This was Ajax's power. Ajax's power lost after the fall. To regain it would be a sign that Ajax was once more more than that, mistress. I believe the metal is a casement for a mechanism of some kind. A mechanism? What kind of mechanism? Without opening it up, I cannot tell. My friend Orion Elboret might be able to help. She'd be able to open it up and take a look at it safely. The occupants of Elboret are hardly trustworthy. I'm from Elboret. I will bear that in mind. Please do. The crystal set into Renba's brooch. It looks a lot like the same mineral as the shard from Mercy. Was that moon some kind of mine, maybe? She looks at home here. She is the goddess from Mercy, isn't she? The actual crown of the empire. I think so, anyway. I'm going to rest, Six. Very good, mistress. Where shall I take her? To Elboret, perhaps? To Elboret. Yes, mistress. Окей, мога директно си легна да спи и той да ме закара. Спаси возът ма! Само да няма... отвори! Отвори, бат Сикс! Elboret, I could show the crown to Oroi.
We landed in the dust, outside the great walls of Elbereth. No one looked up to watch us arrive. The people here only ever look down.
So this is Elboret. This was your home? This is my home. I have seen little but a yox, mistress. This is not like there. Are you sure you understand Iox? Iox по-скоро. You've only just been activated. I've been there 10 years and I don't understand the place properly. Dirt, mistress, is dirt. Iox does not have it, and Elboret does. This way. This is the gate to the upper citadel. Mistress, there's only solid rock behind this door. Ah, I comprehend. It's a hopper. It is one of the oldest things in Elboreth. It still works amazingly. I cannot see the eye, mistress. Without a line of sight to the eye, I cannot take us inside. What is a hopper's eye? The eye is a focus, mistress, nothing more. It receives and replicates Alabala. Think of it as a funnel into which the sands are being poured. I must assume the gate contains the hopper surface. There must be a comparable gate above. Така. But what is a hopper? I mean, what's inside it? An interconnected mesh of quantum. The quantum creates some kind of field which the subject is passed through and dissected via... Mistress, does it matter? I assume you have used the gate before. We Elborethians know how to use it. You just say the word. What is the word, mistress? Cat kiss. Cat kiss. Re menia mi ianyoha. Nothing's happening. Most impressive, mistress. Said Boyaki Refar. Merci. No response. Said Boyaki Refar. I said cat kiss. You stupid contraption. Remenia Miena Hua in нещо такова. It isn't working. I don't understand it. Read the inscription. There are ancient symbols here. I used to trace them out when I was a girl. Сега може би ще имам повече идея. This is two words, not one. But where does one word end and the next starts? Pellegrimi. Enter pilgrims. Allow. Into. Enter, може би. Enter pilgrim? I think that's right. It is inviting us, 6. Speak to the gate again. Сет бояки рефар. Кибения. Иени хуа сале катилал. Нещо си. What just happened? The goddess's name got me through. Нямам идея какво става, често казано. This is the main courtyard. There are alleys leading off in all directions. It's easy to get lost up here. Sure looks like that. Have you lost robots up here before, mistress? This gate has been locked as long as I can remember. I think the key must have been lost somewhere. Oroy and I used to climb over. I lost 3 up here, as it happens. But 3 had lost itself long before that. That's the thing no one tells you about robots. They don't work properly. They are fragile. I'm not fragile, mistress. I require nothing. Oroy's yard is this way. Много ми харесват диалозите, как са навързани, звучат много...
You could buy anything for any purpose.
Strong as oxen. Dependable. Cheap. Mistress? What is this lady selling? Don't worry about it. We aren't staying. Yes, mistress. You are lost, Farwet. I want to ask you about the man named Renba. And you brought a Miyameke? Poskoro with you? A robot here? It's not for sale. Ha! I wouldn't take your Miyameke if you left it here in a basket. Why would I? Is there something you want? Or this is how you get business? Huh. You are fearless, aren't you? I'd like you if you weren't such a salehwa. I don't want any trouble. Then what you bring into my catkiss. Your kind won't be happy until only the Miyameke can eat. You don't look underfed to me. Fuck you. Farowet Salehwa. Yes? I told you I wanted to ask a man about a man named Renba. I told you, Takada, I don't talk about my customers. So Renba was a customer. If he was, I wouldn't talk about him. You are not going to help me. If you are looking for a worker, I will. But you'd better bring him back fit to work, unlike your friend Renba. And I want to talk about the man Renba brought back. You want to hire one of my stock? I just want to talk to him. Then you can pay a fair rate. If that's to dig your plot or whisper to you through the night, that's your affair. You don't break his leg. I won't break anything. That's a promise. I don't accept promises. Ioxians don't respect property. I am not an Ioxian. Of course you are. You've a Miyameke trailing up your heels. What's the laborer's name? Whatever you like. Listen, Salehwa. Your Ioxian friend shattered my man's arm bone into 100 little bits. The bits are swimming around inside his skin like hungry maggots. He's never going to work again. Like, as a leather, you're the last chance he's got to earn himself a meal. So pay your dues. Name a price. Let's see what you've brought. I prefer jewelry and weapons. Offer something small. Offer the silver scimitar. How about this? I've seen better, but I'll need more to cover it. Do you know how old the scimitar is? So it is weak, fragile. That's too much to ask. The goods are worthless to you, but not to you. Your price is too high. A pity. Come back when you are feeling more generous. Why don't your laborers escape? Don't be so disgusting. They aren't captives. Besides, where would they go? This place turns my stomach. I might have ended up like this if it hadn't been for Miari. What now? Out-hire that worker from you. I have what you want. Let's see what you're offering. I prefer jewelry and weapons. Something valuable. Offer the dagger. That dagger, okay. Would you take this? What's that? That's most valuable indeed, but it's not enough. Offer the silver scimitar. This as well. Well, it's not in the best state. You have a deal. I handed over the dagger and the silver scimitar. Super. 2 буклука. Though this lot barely covers what a man's worth. Yazi, get out here. I know miracles happen. What time is it? Greet your buyer. Mistress, please. Good faith and greetings to you, Mikis. My name is Alia. I'm Yadzi, Mikis. What does Mikis mean? Yazi. Better. I just want to ask you a question, then you can go. Go where, Mikis? I do not think anyone will hire me as I am now. You were hired by a man from Eox. Yaneki Renba. You have it right. The Mikis' name was Renba. Where were you digging? Somewhere on Elboret? No. Away. Away where? We sailed to a moon. Elboret was visible in its skies. There was nothing there, but he made us dig. We found something. Can you find Renba's moon again? I think so. I think so, yes. But not on a map. I'll need to fly with you. You can point it out to 6. I cannot. I only saw glimpses of the clouds where we worked. What did you dig up for, Renba? I do not know. We had just uncovered a spar of wood when the winch fell on me. I was brought back here. Wood, not metal? No. Not robots then. What was Renba looking for? What did he find? Do you know? I do not know. I was hurt before he found anything. What were you digging that needed a winch? A hole, mistress. A very deep hole indeed. Let's go to the ship. We can talk there. Time to go, mistress. Let's get out of here. Don't leave, but still. Or wait, no. Mistress? This is a slave market. I'm not taking him back, so don't ask. I'm not giving him back. Mistress, I am deeply unhappy with this arrangement. I just want to know something and then he's free. Free to do what? I would hazard he has just lost his employment. Tap his way. Yeah, him Tappy.
To strangers, the cat kiss is like a maze. But I'd spent 10 years tearing through these alleyways. I could have found my way to Tappy's in the dark.
Tappy's place isn't big. But inside it, it's a treasure trove. Hold it. Oh? But it's you. Welcome back to Elboret, Moonflower. Give it back, Tappy. Whatever it is you took. I confess I only really sold the robot. But friends, as you know, are friends. So have your no doubt precious brooch back. Mistress? Do not trust this man. It's a bit late for this warning. 12 years too late. I already don't trust him. You adore me instead. I preferred it that way. Now, come on. In, out of the cold. It seems as though I'll wait here.
Tappy's place was a little museum to junk. Pots and boxes, spoons and hooks and pocket knives.
It's so good to see you back on Elboret, Alia. The rivers above grow dull when you're not with us.
And at the centre of it all was Tappy, grinning away like a skull in a bodysuit.
Tappy, don't flirt with me. Don't flirt with me, Tappy. I know perfectly well you don't mean it. But that's what makes it so enjoyable. All of the flavor with none of the hangover. Listen, Tappy. I want to show you an artifact. Oh, yes? The effigy made on Renba's dig site. The effigy carved from stone dating from at least the earliest days of the Empire. Interesting. I've not seen anything quite like that. I might be able to make you an offer. Yes, this is a large book, almost blank except for some minute computations. The bindings is in fantastic condition. This book must have been part of some ancient courtier's personal library. Окей, сега ще разгадая думите. Оттам така тази книга не ме интересува особено. Това е нещо като значи Bless, може би е Song, Source, Blessing. Blessing, сигурно е по-скоро Song of, може би Old или Future. Значи Forever това сякаш подобно съм го виждал. Goddess, Move, Wept. Song of Old Knowledge, може би. Да, Light и Knowledge може би имат общи корени. Или Source of Old Knowledge, може би. Book of Old Knowledge. Does Book of Old Knowledge make sense? Most likely, this comes from the same place as the effigy and the compass I found earlier. This will make the dig site near Elboret easier to find. So, if you've seen the merchandise, the book for your stone, effigy of a climbing god, agree to the trade. You have a deal. Awesome. I think this looks rather good here. Така. Show him another artifact. I found a few more items you might be interested in. Hold on to it. I have nothing to trade today. Come back some other time. Show him the crown? No. No. Another thing, Tappy. Не трябва му покажа короната. How are Elboretians weathering things? Has it been so long since you were here? Perhaps it has. Anyway, our suffering is stable for the moment. Enough talking. Thanks, Tappy. Always a pleasure. Show him the crown. Айде, нека пробваме. Това може да свърши зле, но what do you make of this? By the stars and all the fishes. Halia, I did not know you cared. Would you like to move in? You can have my room. I will sleep down here. I sleep down here anyway. Look at this beauty. Do you know what it is? It is beautiful. I am very trustworthy curator, you understand? You should see some of the wonderful things I look after. Like this one. Сега ще ми направи някаква мизерия. Here we are. О, не, няма никакъв шанс да ти дам короната. Just look at this glorious thing. It's enormous. I don't even know what it is. And I found it just sitting in the grass by the cat's gate. Like a fat lost cat. Here. I thought maybe it was a child's toy. But who would make something so beautiful for a child? I don't see any inscriptions. I've been over it with my glass. I couldn't find any either. I was hoping you might twist here and squeeze there and pop. No, well, no matter. I'd rather you didn't break it. You want me to find where this comes from? What a good idea! It's so unusual. I don't know who I would find to trade it anyway. But maybe if you find where it came from, you could let me know. То да не ми взе короната, между другото. Сигурен съм, че няма да направи така глупост моята героиня, само защото не съм бил експлицитен, че няма как да му дам короната. Are you happy with that robot of yours? I could probably adjust it a bit. You are not touching it. Anyway, bear it in mind, Alia. Not up there, Alia. A man must have his secrets. See you later, Tappy. May your steps stay steady, Alia. You are in one piece? You still have all your teeth? We have a few new artifacts to trace. Also, we have located one new location of note, Renba's dig site. We have also collected some evidence of new location, a pre-Empire site. Are you ready to go yet, mistress? Soon. Not yet.